Are girls who look like boys welcome? I mean, are they safe here to stay here? We might not throw ass, but it's a two-step in there. Are women who dress like men still girls to the masses? Because at the gas pump, them predator niggas never forget to holler at our asses. Is femininity that blossoms through masculinity allowed here? Because I saw the sign simply say this for girls, and that's the one thing I've connected to since I took my first breath in this world. So tell me, are my niggas safe here? I mean, nigga on the outside, lady, when and where it matters. Like, damn, she's fucking pretty. And not only is her hat backwards, but her muscles and her curves collide like the tide in this land masters. Are girls that give off thunder but feel like a breeze up in here? I'm talking about girls that look like me up in here. Are girls that look like boys invited? The girls that are best at being girls in private. The girls that are more girl when it's quiet. See, I'm here to say you walk around me and not in silence.
Oh, thank you, Bryn.
This is Seven Supreme. I'm praying on my knees. I'm guided by that voice within. No, I don't play pretend. You playing possum, we still spin. All the madness in the world, I need my soul cleansed. I puff a spliff right in the jiff, I'm feeling zen. And you're watching the Spotlight on Cluster TV.
Welcome back to another episode of the Spotlight here on Cluster TV. I'm thankful to have you guys here. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe and send it to a friend. We are here with Brinwiththepen. Oh my goodness. Thank you for that poem. You know, while I'm not a mass presenting woman, I relate to being a girl.
Period.
'Cause I've been a girl for a very long time.
Same.
You know? Oh my goodness.
Me too. I love being a girl.
It's amazing.
No, it's like the best. It's really the best.
I wouldn't change it.
Yeah, agreed.
I have known you for going on like 3 years now.
Yeah, if not a little longer. Yeah.
Yes. How long have you been doing poetry yourself?
Like writing poetry or reciting poetry?
Both.
Writing since I was 11.
Okay.
Reciting poetry since about 2020, late 2020.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the disconnect between performing the things that you had written?
I really love to express.
Okay.
I didn't know that being on stage felt as good as being on the page.
Okay.
I really didn't. And I found so much fulfillment and gratitude in myself and in my own words, just writing and just reading it and sharing it with maybe a crush or maybe God. But for the most part, I wanted to write. And then randomly, I ended up at Mango's one night.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, I need to do this too. And my life was changed, truly.
Like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Where did Bryn with the Did Bryn with the Pen come from writing first, or did you take it on in 2020?
Like the name?
Yes.
The
name.
Persona? Okay.
Yes, the name.
The name, yeah, it came probably in 2021.
Okay.
But the pen has always been there. I think that's why I really clung to Bryn with the Pen. All I need is a pen. I don't even need paper, honestly. Like, all I need is a pen. Ever since I was a kid, when I started writing,
like that.
If I got a pen, I can write. I'm good.
I like that. I heard you talking about having stuff on your hand.
Absolutely, yes.
I like it.
My mom used to fuss at me all the time, but like, I just got to write this little note down. I got to write this idea down, this little concept. And as a kid, like, just running around, you ain't really got paper on you. But a pen, I did have a pen. So
hey, that's cool, because I don't never have a pen.
You stick around me, I got you.
I like that. I like that. No, you literally have a pen everywhere.
Literally.
Nobody can forget your name.
No.
I like it. Sorry.
You're good.
How has your lived experience lended itself to your poetry?
My lived experience. Oof. That's all I write about. That's all I write about is what I live. What I
you
feel.
once said you got a right to live. And you gotta, or live to write. You gotta right to live.
You have to live to write. And then at some point, you start to write to live, especially when you fall in love with poetry, when you fall in love with words, when you fall in love with just being able to say everything you have to say and receiving it back. But my poetry is 100% my life. And sometimes I feel a little too vulnerable on stage.
Okay.
Because it's just all my shit, you know? But like, what else is there to write about for me?
Yeah.
As beautiful as nature is, and sometimes I dabble in that, and as much as we need, to hear about the community and what's really going on, like, I love to write about what I experience in my life. So it's my favorite.
I like that. You're not originally from Georgia.
Nope.
So where are you from, and how does that lend itself to your poetry as well?
I'm from New Orleans. So who that? It's New Orleans. Everything is rich there. The food, the music, the heat, the people, like the influences that I was able to receive just in people being themselves, in their authentic selves, definitely lend it to my poetry, because I'm not afraid to be who I am, the lover girl that I am, the hopeless romantic that I am, the heartbroken lover that I am sometimes. Being from a city that screams beauty, that screams how loud we feel pain or happiness, just gives me the opportunity to express in a way I never thought I would before. New Orleans is my favorite place to be. Now, I appreciate Atlanta for taking me in, all of us in, but there's nothing like my city.
Understood. I feel the same way. There's nothing like my city. So
yeah.
And New Orleans is a great time, not gonna lie.
It's a great time.
Yes. A lot of your poetry does it, like you said, it's very personal. So it is about your love life and the things that you've experienced in that. Not would you change it, but like how does writing lend to like new experiences?
I dream a lot. I daydream a lot. Too much, even. But sometimes in my writing, I manifest things into my real life. Whether I'm writing about something that's actually happened or I'd like for it to happen in a different way. Writing about what I'm currently experiencing or what I'd like to experience definitely shapes the future that I walk into. But every opportunity I get to just put some words on the paper reminds me that I am a writer, I am a poet, and I am a lover, and I can't stop this.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I love Lover Bryn. I met you hosting.
Yes.
Hosting the Circle. Yes, shout out the Circle. How did you get into hosting through doing poetry?
One, being there every fucking Tuesday. There was a point where I could not miss a Circle for like months and months straight because I just really wanted to be there.
Yeah.
And once you're just around community, you see gaps and holes where you could possibly fill in with some of your love and some of your passion and expertise, and also opportunities to grow. I never hosted before I hosted at the Circle, and Artemis was like, hey, would you be interested? Hell yeah, I'd be interested in being in front of people talking. I'm a Leo. I love to do that. And I look like this, so why wouldn't I? You know what I'm saying? Okay, all right.
I like that.
The opportunity to lead a room of people coming in to express felt like, yes, I have to do that. And it really lended to everything else I wanted to do after that. But being able to be kind of the voice that keeps the space together and on one page and flowing, that felt really aligned with my system.
I like it. It seems so natural and effortless to you. So you found the right thing. I love it.
I'm glad I found you.
I'm glad I found you, quite truly. We're going to get into more of what you've been doing in writing after you do your second piece. Do you want to preface it?
I'd like to preface it before I get into it. That's okay.
Okay. I'm going to do my shout out and I'll let you get there. Y'all, I'm shouting some people out. We're shouting out I'm Wit Media. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. He's amazing. If you follow Jerome, he has done a lot of Jerome's videography. And if you need him to do your videography, contact I'm Wit Media on Instagram. Are you ready, Bryn?
I am ready.
We're getting in.
This next piece is called WAP, which stands for Writing as Poets.
Okay.
And I wrote this piece because, unfortunately, there are times as a poet where we can't go to a show, whether it's money, whether it's energy, whether it's just life. And this was about some of the barriers that I was experiencing.
I like it.
Thank you.
Hey, we about to get some WAP.
Sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas. Get in the community garden and help grow niggas. Sometimes you got to hold niggas accountable to the shit that they've been preaching since they started, nigga. You see they saying it, but they heart ain't, nigga. It's in that bag. In that bag, yo, what you got in that bag? Poets, singers, and rappers, painters, priests, and actors. But what's in they bag? They just paying to get in, paying to be with a friend, paying to smoke, paying to spit. Sometimes you gotta stay in and show niggas. Sometimes you gotta pull up on them whole niggas and whole bitches. Sometimes you gotta hop on a mic and hit like 2-3 flow switches. Leave niggas with literature stitches. Even the illiterate get it. You ain't gotta read it, just listen. Like Papa said, stop coming around with all that weird shit. We ain't silent poets. We don't need a prompt to clear this. Talking all loud during shows. I know you hear this. Wop, 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 wop. Brin, fuck them up. Right. You don't write enough. It's probably because you're not a poet, but you like a prophet, you know, talking all that shit and taking all them dollars. You screaming, follow me from the middle of the group. Man, get your rich ass back because you can't even buy the truth. I keep it cute because I'm pretty. In my notes, it gets litty. I'm trying to free all of my niggas from my other niggas. Feel me? I keep it cute because I'm pretty, but in my notes, it gets litty. You trying to take my niggas' talent and claim this for the city. Nah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Yo, that piece right there, that was fire, man. Go ahead, comment down below your favorite line from that piece. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified when there's more episodes of The Spotlight coming up. Now back to the show.
I am Jordan Brown.
At the very least, it irks any black with common sense. They tricked us for generations. I just gave the evidence. It's well documented they gave us holidays disguised as rest to distract us from the fact that we're being oppressed.
And you're watching The Spotlight on Cluster TV.
Goodness, Brin just fucked you up.
Brin,
Yeah,
fuck
you
him
did.
Yeah.
I love that.
Thank you so much.
When did you write that piece?
I'd have to look into my phone to see
Okay.
exactly when I wrote it. Can I look?
Sure.
Okay, let's see.
I'm on here for it.
2024.
You think that was 2024? That was March 30th of 2023. Actually, I'm sorry. That was the wrong one. Hold on.
Hold on.
You're right. May
I
26th,
like that.
2024.
I like that.
May 26th,
Oh my
2024.
goodness. What prompt? I mean, obviously we know what prompted it, but what prompted you to actually take the pen out and write it?
You know, Kendrick a little bit.
Mhm.
Okay. We don't get to stand up for ourselves and our fellow poets enough in front of people's faces, and almost nasty with it. You know, we write a lot of poems and we say a lot of things in these rooms behind closed doors that we express, but I need you to fucking hear me.
Yeah.
On the stage, actually, that you created, actually, for us to do this, actually, because it's love. If you can't hear what I'm saying, the poem might not be for you. And if the poem isn't for you, maybe poetry is not for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you feel like there's an open entry to doing poetry, or
In Atlanta?
Yes.
I think so, yes.
Is that good or bad?
I think it's great.
Okay.
There's plenty of spaces where if you feel like you're a writer or you want to go be around poets or you want to be a poet, that you can go and be, for sure. Whether you have to pay to get in or whether you have to know somebody to get there or whether it's free. There's plenty of places. And I think it's a great thing.
I like that. You have spaces and places open to.
Place.
I think they're so much bigger than little.
Yes. No,
the ink refill.
Yes.
You encourage other writers to really write that shit.
Yes.
For real. How do you come up with the prompts?
This is the most asked question. Honestly, source.
Hey. Okay.
When I know what theme I would like for the workshop to be, I literally go to source and say, hey, this is the next workshop. What prompts would you like for me to receive? And what prompts are for the poets to receive? And I really just sit with that. And they literally come to me. I'll be washing dishes and I'm like, oh my God, a prompt just hit me. And I got to write it down. And then, of course, I take the time to go back and kind of work it a little bit more. Think about how it could really resonate with me or with all of us. But they really just come to me. But also... conversations like we had last night at your show, conversations that I have with my best friend, like she'll be talking, Hippie, shout out Hippie, and I'll be like, that's a prompt, girl. Yes. And I feel like it's just so beautiful to always be looking for poetry, to always be looking for prompts, just to always be looking for inspiration, because it's every fucking where.
It is. I love that Nathaniel, he always says poetry is a conversation.
Yes.
And I love it's truly a back and forth between you and source, or you and the people that you're giving the poetry to.
Shout out that.
Yes, indeed. You hold space so well, and you started off as hosting shows. How did you know that hosting workshops for the creatives was the lane that you needed to enter?
You know, once again, just kind of seeing a gap. I was lucky enough to go to a poetry workshop, and it was kind of not great. The poems that I wrote were fucking amazing. The poems that
Okay.
I heard were amazing. But the structure wasn't what I thought we deserved as poets,
Okay.
just as writers, as people. And I was like, why not? Why not give that to the community, especially if I have the space and the heart to want to do that. It really came from being at a writing workshop that served me in a lot of ways, but also I saw how else it could have served us.
Okay.
And it was birthed from there.
I like that. When was the first one?
The first ink refill
Yeah.
was in 2022. I believe it was September 2022.
Okay. So it's
Yeah.
been a minute.
Yeah.
How have you seen it grow and throughout those years?
Gosh, in so many ways. You know, when I first started the ink refill, it felt like a little secret poet club because I was like, just invitation only through DM. If you
Okay.
didn't get an invite, you just weren't going to come. Sorry. You didn't know where it was. You didn't know when it was going to happen. But I liked it like that because I wanted it to be sacred and just
Yeah.
for us. Now, it is open to whoever sees the flyer. It's open to whoever sees the posh page or whoever gets an invite from one of their friends because the sacred of the space has been built by us. And I'm not the only one responsible for the space we hold. When someone comes into our space that feels like ours,
Yeah.
I know that we're all upholding the same values. We're all with the same purpose. And I don't have to carry the weight of making it what it is. It just is. So yeah, it's grown in the way that it exists, whether I'm there or not, truly.
I like that. That is
Also, I gotta add one more thing.
I'm
I
here
have to
for
add one
it.
more thing. It warms my heart when someone gets up on stage and says, I wrote this at the ink refill.
Yes.
No way. No, you didn't. Stop it. But like planting seeds, that's what I want to do. I just want to plant seeds. And you guys are fucking flowers. So
Hey,
thank
you're the flower.
Thanks.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. I kind of forgot what I was going to say, but it's okay.
That's okay.
It is. How have you made your own lane in the poetry community?
I really like to be funny. I like to be sarcastic. I like a good shock factor.
Okay.
All throughout the poem. And I think my lane is when I get on stage, people don't know what the hell I'm about to say.
It's very true.
And even if it is a poem that you know exactly what's coming next, like Where the Hose, it's still like, what the fuck?
You're not expecting it, because like
and I love that. I love being the unexpected poet. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm gonna say. I don't know if you do it, but like sometimes I'll be in the middle of a poem and I'll like live edit.
Okay.
And just say some random something else that's more resonant in the moment. If it's funny and it's about love and it's a little sarcastic, that's my lane.
That's you.
Yeah.
I like it. Have you always known this, or has it truly come through doing and being in practice with it?
I think that you have to write a lot in order to see what your style is, right? Like there's got to be something to be able to go back and study and catch the similarities in. I don't think I've always known that, but when someone said, hey, can you write us a bio just about your work and what you do? And I just got some time to think about it, and I looked at all this work and I was like, you know what? All this shit is kind of about the same as far as the vibe that I'd like to go for. And it's very much me. So I found it out a little later, but it's still true.
Hey, I'm here for it. I'm here for all the late bloomers, so to speak, you know? We can't all know right out the womb.
That's right.
I love it. The ink refill is not the only writing thing or writing workshop that you put on.
Correct. Yes.
Tell us about the other one.
So I also facilitate Black Queer Writing Club, which is by Friend Zone. You can find them on Instagram at Friend Zone. They are an amazing Black queer collective in Atlanta that does all kinds of events. But every second Tuesday of the month, I host a queer writing club where I come up with themes and prompts. Okay. It's similar to the ink refill. It's just not poetry only. And it's a little more open to whoever, no matter your level of writing. You just started yesterday or you've been writing for 30 years. And that room is really, really blessed because it's always so many different kinds of people that come, so many different types of writers, new and old. And also we just have so many different stories. Okay. We're all queer, so who doesn't want to be around queers?
Right.
Right.
Right. That is a big part of your work.
Yeah.
Has it been hard navigating it or integrating it into what you do, or it's just you, so it is what it is?
Absolutely not. Yeah, it's just me. Like,
I like it.
I don't even think about it anymore. As a young a young gay, right, you spend some time thinking about how you're showing up in the world, especially when it's in conflict with who you feel like. And once I got over that hump and I was able to express who I was, the queer is just there. And even when it seems straight, it's still queer.
Even when it seems straight, it's still queer.
Absolutely.
I like it. I love that it's so, there are nuances in it. So it's like everybody's queer is a little different. Everybody's straight is a little queer.
Come on, talk about it.
You know.
Girl, that's a prompt.
Won't he do it?
I'm telling you.
Won't he do it?
Dropped it right on me. Yes.
I love that. Whoa, that is cool. So it's literally just, you get it when you get it. I like it.
You just have to be ready to open. Be ready to receive.
I like
Stay
that.
open.
Do you meditate or like intentionally give out time to sit with yourself outside of writing?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I love to think, but like also just like to exist in silence and quiet and peace. And sometimes that's not thinking, it's just feeling. But when I get the chance to intentionally meditate, it almost feels like being the poem, right, that I'm writing.
Okay.
Just in the way that I come back and able to see myself in a different space than I was before. So I don't meditate as much as I need to, but yes, 100%.
I felt that. We probably in the same boat.
Yeah.
I like
we need to
it.
get our boat together.
Hey, I'm here for it. I'm here.
Yeah.
We can do that. What is coming next for Brin?
Next, so many things. One of the things I like to shout out is the ink refill will be traveling. So my first stop and next stop is New Orleans. The ink refill will also be doing some virtual sessions. So if you're not in Atlanta or New Orleans, then you can tap in online. Also, I'm working on a prompt book. So if you've gotten a chance to visit any of the ink refills, or you just want to come back and revisit some prompts, I have a prompt book that should be available to write in yourself at the end of the year.
I love that. What prompted the prompt book?
What prompted the prompt book? I have so many prompts. Like at this point, there's been 25, 26 ink refills, right?
Okay.
We've written over 1,100 poems together since 2022, right? And if that's just us, imagine how many more opportunities for people to pour into themselves or their work can be out there. Like this is just the room of people that I know.
Yeah.
If there's something they can take home and not necessarily have to check in or come see us, if they don't have the space or time to, then yes, let's get more poetry. I think poetry is going to save the world. So yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, poetry's gonna save the world.
It is.
I'm happy
right now.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Last-ish question.
Okay.
Or a different kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Music is a big part of you.
Yes.
You listen to a lot of music. You're really deep into it.
Yeah.
Who are some of your favorite artists?
Now, why would you ask me that?
Because I need you to say it on the mic.
You want to get me canceled?
Never.
I'm just kidding. I stand 10
You
toes.
can't cancel Brin because I said so.
Uncancelable.
No,
you shouldn't say that. Okay. Top 3 artists.
Okay.
My top 3 artists of all time. We're gonna start off with Lauryn Hill, Music Soul Child, Champagne Poppy Drake, OVO. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Okay. I like it. You were like, don't cancel me, but this is what it is.
Hot take.
I like it. How has their music influenced your poetry?
Gosh, just the level of vulnerability is one across all of them. But 2, like, it's almost with Music Soul Child, with Lauryn Hill, and with Drake, it's like you're going through the experience right along with them because it's so heavy, because it's so real and raw. And I feel like that comes through in my poetry, which is why sometimes I got to pick and choose which pieces I'm going to do because they're all so raw and so vulnerable. But that's why I love the music that I love. And that's why I like to write the poetry that I write. But on top of that, like just their ability to perform, I really am captivated. Definitely with Lauryn Hill. Every time she's on stage, I've gotten a chance to see her in person, and it was amazing. But like just the way that they can captivate you and put you in their world for however long the song lasts or however long the set is.
I like that. I like that. Are we gonna see you performing more?
Yes, absolutely.
I love that.
Invite me to another show, I will.
I got you.
Okay,
I got
great.
you. It's on the list. Do you want to preface your last piece or shout anything out before we get into it?
I just want to shout out my mom. The ink refill that we had for Mother's Day, we had as many moms as we would like that could come and join us, and it was really beautiful. So shout out, Mom. Thanks for making me, girl. And this next piece is one of my favorites. I hope it's one of your favorites too. It's called Plant Food, and really it's just about how beautiful women are.
I like this.
Yeah.
Women are beautiful.
They are so beautiful.
Yeah.
You're beautiful.
Thank you. So are you.
Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to shout out my mama too, because look at me.
Shout out Mama Dawn.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm also going to shout out Fawn Moore Photography, because while he's not a woman, he is an amazing man. Yes. And he does great photography. Right? Look at me. Look at me on those pictures. I look great. Look at you on those pictures. Hit him up. Okay? Fawn Moore Photography. We are about to hear Bryn's last piece.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Plant food. Girls are like flowers. You can't pick them and stick them in any glass to be admired. She needs to be fed. Girls are like flowers. They don't be watered enough, but they still stand the fuck upright and breathtaking. You see, petals don't hide the scars and bite marks as well as girls do, but girls stay around long after the sun has left where flowers leave you. See, girls are like flowers, even cut down, scattered violently across the ground. There is much beauty to be found. Girls are like flowers. See, if girls are like flowers, women are like trees. And I'd hug you every day, collect and frame your leaves. If girls are like flowers, women are like parks. And I'll lay here, I'll pray here, I'll write and recite and be very gay here until it's dark, because they got rules at the park, but I'll follow your boundaries like stars. If girls are like flowers, women are like fields. And even when you're all soaked up, I'll never stop trying to clean up the spill. See, if girls are like flowers, women are like gardens. And I love to get lost here because it smells like heaven, love, and cinnamon. But even further, if girls are like poetry, women are like libraries. So shut the fuck up and read them. If girls are like a song, women are like Beyonce's entire catalog. If girls are like a first kiss, women are like a wedding night, safe, soft, and serene. If girls are like water, women are like the rain. Your beauty alone eases my pain, and your voice in my ears makes me sing. See, as a flower among bouquets, thank you for loving me in ways I never have to say. Because as a flower, you know, it rarely rains, but with each other, the beauty remains. And that's that piece, y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bryn. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Quite truly amazing. I love all the pieces that you've done.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to interview you.
I appreciate you for interviewing me. This was awesome.
No problem. This has been another episode of The Spotlight. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, send it to a friend. Send it to me. I'll take it, you know?
I'll take it.
Yes. And come back for the next episode. Until then, I love you. Be great.
I already begged Yahweh and he hasn't called me home. I fucking tried to do it right and I can't wait to see his throne, even if I have to go around his will and do it on my own. Because I'm forgiven, right? I'm a romantic and a lover at heart. When you love hard, you fall hard and fall out of love hard, and everything kind of hurts sometimes. I'm such an emotional big baby, and it reflects in my poetry. Figure it out. You gotta love yourself more. Get it together. You gotta love yourself more. I know you're lonely, but you gotta love yourself more. And I know you're hurting, but you gotta love yourself more. And I know you're angry, but you've Gotta love yourself more.
What have those experiences with romance and with love taught you about yourself?
That I need to be more for myself, that I need to love myself more, that I need to give myself more grace. I don't know, I need to stop chasing my mom.
Chasing your mom? What you mean by that?
Man, I keep dating women who are just like my mom. I have mommy issues. And I'm screaming inside myself that right now is not the time, but all I hear in my inner ear is, gotta love yourself more.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of The Spotlight. If you would like to catch up on the back catalog, here is a playlist for you somewhere on the screen. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with somebody else. And tune in next time for our next episode.